Welcome, Kahnawake, Ratsénhaienhs Ryan. So I want to talk today a couple of issues with public safety. We'll start off with. So as you know, the council mandated crisis response team to be able to effectively manage the fuel spill and the surrounding circumstances in the interest of public health and safety first and foremost. I think the public safety unit is the best equipped division within the units of the Mall Council of Kahnawake to effectively manage this. You know, we have experience in prior natural and man-made disasters, so I think it's being managed effectively well, and I just want to give a hats off for the work they have done in collaboration with KIPO and Environmental Health Services, along with volunteers from the community. So now we'll go. First order of business I would like to speak of is I recently have been privy to signing bilateral agreements with Public Safety Canada on behalf of the Kahnawake Peacekeepers. So what's happening is, again, the Chief Peacekeepers, part of his mandate is to go out and gain funds for the effective management of the Kahnawake Peacekeepers. He has been tremendously successful in that regards in leading the negotiations for getting the monies needed to effectively manage the Kahnawake Peacekeepers. So we did sign an agreement that in effect allocates over $1 million for equipment purchases that the Peacekeepers were sorely lacking in the past. That includes new cars, new bulletproof vests, all up-to-date personal protective equipment, along with some training dollars allocated to that. We've also signed an agreement that effectively commits the provincial government to honor the existing policing agreement and giving us opportunities for increased spending for stabilization of the Kahnawake Peacekeepers and associated funding thereafter. So again, hats off to Chief Peacekeeper Dwayne Zachary for leading the charge in negotiations. You know, at the same time, we are still fighting very hard with the federal government through Public Safety Canada to declare the Kahnawake Peacekeepers an essential police service. So part of the First Nations Inuit policing program, Kahnawake Peacekeepers are considered a program, so we're definitely fighting for them to be deemed essential services. We did visit Quebec City, you know, along with our legal team and of course the Peacekeepers to be able to lobby, demand federal government to enough tailgating or stopping this official designation for our local law enforcement. So a lot of work done there. Moving on to housing. Housing has effectively, we will be releasing some videos soon coming towards you. You've seen the great renovations that we did do for the multi-dwelling units. You know, I think there was over $450,000 allocated for the maintenance and redoing the 25 units available there, including the doors and windows. You know, full renovations were required, you know, updating the bathrooms, updating to a 60-gallon water tank, ceramic tiles in the bathrooms. So there's a lot that investment that we put into our community infrastructure, you know, and we have effectively managed the lack of maintenance in years past. So I'm happy to report that. The 3 new houses that we built last year have passed final inspections. Right now there's community members, you know, the list is moving down. As the list moves down, the waiting list, we do gain more asks and more requirements for community housing to be accessible. So we're effectively doing the work that's required to renovate and get these units open as quickly as possible. There's one thing that I failed to mention. The Mall Council of Kahnawake, the Office of the Council of Chiefs, recently gave the the approval in this fiscal year's budget for an investment into our local Kahnawake Peacekeepers for the development of a highway safety patrol division, you know, to combat the growing public security concerns within our community. Also the traffic mitigation, you know, it would help in a lot of areas, right? Especially 207, 138, 132 with the speeding infractions and so forth. So, but overall security, and it would also free up other officers for responding to emergency calls. So more to come on that. So with housing, we have done preliminary decision that effectively gives the housing unit the final tool in our 3-year plan, including the long-term planning, to find alternate uses of funding. So for years, the Mohawk Council of Kahnawake has strictly relied on CMHC Section 95 housing, which was geared towards low-income families. You know, we see these examples with the semi-detached duplexes, the rent-to-equity homes, the multiple sixplexes we have, and of course the multi-dwelling homes. So this funding would allow us to explore different options, something that we've never done before in the community, something that is going to change the future of housing for Kahnawake. We pushed hard for this, and I'm happy to say we have the direction now to explore these alternate uses of funding. You know, a couple examples that it can be used for is mixed-use buildings, where we can have offices on the bottom and apartments on top, larger apartment complexes, rent-to-own homes, elder homes, condo-style homes, row houses. The possibilities are endless. So more to come on that, on our long-term plans. And I'd like to say that we are doing the best we can and as fast as we can. Yeah, we'll go.